came out, I thought you really established a great tone right with the opening kickoff and the opening possession, and forced them to go 3 and out, and then you go down and score. You really jumped on them quickly.
Well, that's first of all, having a good kickoff from Wagner Chapman was huge. I think they saw us last week. We had some short kickoffs, and Wagner got into one and got it in the end zone, and that really kind of helped set the tone. And our defense came out fired up, and we know that McKenna Cook is a great player, and we knew we had to stop him and get him slowed down for us to have the opportunity. But we got him stopped, and then got good field position, I think around the 50-yard line with the punt, and then we were able to mix in some good runs from Tyler Long and DL and get it in the end zone. And then coming back, stopping them, and then getting out of the hole and having a big pass play, I think, to Walker Thomas from Tyler Clampett really got us going with the passing game. Right then, we kind of had them to a point where we could set up some run plays, but also set up some play action stuff that we wanted to do.
I thought your line did a good job tonight of creating some creases, and I thought the guys did a good job of reading and either popping through or making a good read when to hesitate for a moment and then cut it up.
They really did. DL and Tyler both did a nice job of setting up blocks, but the offensive line, I felt like, came a long ways from last week to this week, and those guys just really did a nice job in practice. Caleb Stoll, our center, Lake Still. Of course, Lake has got an injury right now. Unfortunately, we think he's got a fractured hand, and we just have to see if we'll be able to get him back at all. But Cole Nichols at the other guard, and then Elliot Keller and Truman Wheeler at the tackles, Hayden Major and Zach Alpern at the ends, and of course Connor Bonder came in there and played both tackles, or played one tackle, and Truman actually played both tackles and really came in. Jared Cox came off the bench for Lake whenever he got hurt and did a nice job in there.
Defensively, the quarterback, of course, controls everything, but I thought y'all generally did a good job of trying to keep him inside or whatever, and you got outside one time early, but other than that, y'all generally seem to make him have to try to pick his way and give you a chance to rally to the ball.
Well, there's no question, he's a great talent. He's a state champion in wrestling, and last week, I don't know how many yards he had, but it was a bunch against Southern Boone, running the football, and then he has a nice touch on the ball. And we knew we had to pressure him and keep him contained, or it was going to be a long night. And our defensive line and defensive end, Elliot Keller and Luke Plummer, and a couple of their sets where we moved Luke out to an end, did a great job of containing him. He broke coverage a couple of times, but didn't ever get loose on the long one. So that was big. Gillen Gates, of course, the defensive end, whenever they were in their tight set, was in there doing the job too. So defensive linemen, whenever they keep those linemen off their linebackers, Cole and Hayden, I think, without looking at the tape, I think they had strong games again. They were our leading tacklers last week, and I think they probably were this week.
I thought your pass defense again tonight showed that you're able to react to the ball well, and you're able to stay good position. Gillen almost had an early interception. Tyler got the one on the deep ball, but it looks like you all have really been able to sharpen up on the defensive secondary coverage.
Well, they have. They've done a nice job. DL and Cameron Allen at the corners there, they've done a nice job. And of course, Kyle Ross, I think he's improving every week. Of course, you got Tyler back there at safety, who's just done a tremendous job of being able to read balls and come down with big plays.
2 games into the season, looks like you've made good progress. Jamboree the first week to this week.
Yeah, that a lot of times after that first week, everybody says that's when you make your biggest improvement. I really think in a couple of regards we did with the offensive line. anyway. And of course, Tyler's just doing a great job of running our football team right now and seeing the plays that need to be run. So that's big.